Namaste yogis and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature and today we are doing the third of the Go Slow series. Today we are focusing on our lower body, really from the waist down. We're going to target every muscle group. Let's have some fun. No props needed. Let's just go right ahead and get started. We're going to start seated in a Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet to touch. The knees will open out wide. You're welcome to hold on to your feet. Just gently start to bounce the knees up and down. You can do one at a time if it feels good. You can do both at the same time, just to start to add a little bit of movement to your hips, starting to loosen up. As you do that, just start to sit up maybe a little bit taller. Really feel the sits bones ground down. And then find a nice, easy, gentle seat. Come to stillness. Maybe even close the eyes. We're just going to take 3 breaths just to ground ourselves. Take a deep breath in, fill up into the belly, into the chest. Open the mouth, exhale, just let it go. 2 more, just like that, maybe a little deeper. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Last breath, inhale through your nose. And open the mouth, exhale. Blink open the eyes. We're going to release the feet. We're going to move into 90-90s. What we're going to do is bring your right leg. Try to find a 90-degree angle with your left leg and a 90-degree angle with your right knee. So your thigh bone and your shin bone are going to be parallel to each other. And so from here, if you need to, you can bring your hands behind you just to make this a little bit easier. And all we're going to do is just rotate all the way over towards your opposite side. And just do that a couple times. So move to one side, move to the other. If this is really easy for you, you want to level up. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart center. Just move. Nice and easy. Again, if you need the hands, the idea is to try to bring that inside knee to the ground. That way we can find a full rotation of the hips. Beautiful. Keep it going. For 3. For 2. And 1. No matter what side you're on, we're going to take a twist. So if you're twisting to your right, right hand behind you, right hand on the left thigh. If you're on the left, do the opposite. Left hand behind you, left hand on the left thigh. Open your twist to whichever side you're rotating. Don't necessarily worry. Use the hand that's behind you to press and lengthen the spine. Take a breath in. Try to twist just a little deeper, looking over your back shoulder. Come back through center. Again, maybe use the hands, maybe you don't. Swirl, twist to the other side. Bring your hand behind you. Use your opposite hand on your thigh. Start to open the twist. Again, just nice, easy breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist just a little deeper. Wonderful. Release. Come back through center. Rotate once again. Opposite side. This time you're going to bring your hand behind you. Start to press. Lift both hips. Reach your opposite arm behind you. Lifting the hips. Really press against the back hand. Reach behind you. Press the hips in the opposite direction. Finding a half gate modification. Reach, reach, reach. Lift the hips. Lift the heart a little higher. 1 breath. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly release the hips back down. Using the arms, maybe the hands behind you. Rotate to the opposite side. We'll do 1 more half gate. Press the hand behind you. Lift the hips. Press into the shins. Really opening up. Press the hips in one direction. Reach the arm in the other. Lift up to the center of the heart. Finding your half gate modification. Feeling the internal rotation of one leg, the external rotation of the other. Take 1 more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release. Come back down. We're going to find a wide-legged seated fold. So open your legs out nice and wide. Maybe you're like me, you're facing the middle of the mat. Lengthen the spine, take a breath in. As you exhale, start to walk your hands forward. Maybe you have a lot of flexibility here. If you want to, you can open your feet a little bit wider. Maybe you don't have as much flexibility, that's perfectly okay. We just want to keep the toes pointing straight up. Flex both of your feet towards your shins, and then really try to pull with the heart forward and the belly forward. Really trying to create an posterior tilt. So we're actually trying to bring the pelvis behind us, keeping the spine up super long. Notice that I'm not even rounding through the spine. Lengthen the heart, reach the spine nice and long. Try to flex the feet a little bit deeper, maybe you even fold a little bit further forward. Can you hold it there for 4? Again, moving nice and slow with control, with precision for 3. Keep breathing, maybe even reach a little further forward. Lengthen out through the hamstrings, last 2. Well done. Slowly walk your hands back. Wherever you are, bring yourself to a downward facing dog. Pressing the hands into the ground. Press the heart back. Really trying to lengthen the spine, but the focus today is on the lower body. So really try to press the right heel down. We're going to do a little modification here with the big toe and the index finger toe. What I'm going to do is grab to my right heel with my left foot, and I'm trying to pull my right heel down to the ground. If your right heel is touching the ground, maybe you even try lifting the toes. Really want to try to find as much of a stretch through the back of the legs here, through the calf. Hopefully that feels really good for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's switch out sides. Press the left foot down with the right toes. Grab the left heel. Press the left heel down. Still pressing the heart back. It's going to help lengthen the glutes, the hamstrings, the calf. Again, if your left heel is on the ground, maybe you try lifting up to the toes. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring both feet back to the ground. Walk out your dog. Pedal in from one leg to the other. Notice how the legs are feeling today. Know that they're about to do a little bit of work. And as always, do the best that you can. Come to find stillness. Wiggle your hips a little side to side. If it also feels good, you can drop the heels side to side. Warming up the side of the body. Giving a little bit more movement to the hips. And find your center when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Inhale to look forward. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. We'll find a forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold forward. I'm going to look towards you so you can see what we're doing. Inhale, mountain pose, press into the heels. Engage the legs, squeeze them together, reach the arms all the way up nice and high. Beautiful. From here, bring your right foot behind your left. Your pinky toes will come to touch. As you exhale, we're going to go straight back into a forward fold. Right hand will touch your right ankle on the left side. We're creating a twist. Hold it here for the first one. You can hold onto the leg behind you to use it to pull yourself down. Again, if most of your weight is on your right foot, so the foot that's behind you, your left knee might even be a little bent. If you need blocks, go ahead and grab them. Relax your head and neck heavy. This is a nice big stretch for the outside of our right hip, an IT band. Take another breath in and fold a little deeper breath out. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale, mountain pose. We're going to reach all the way back up. Again, weight is in that right leg. From here, just bring the left foot behind you. Just switch out the feet. And as you fold forward. Left hand to touch the left ankle. And again, if you can't touch it, that's perfectly okay. Know that I'm just giving you a direction of movement. So that's the direction you're trying to go in. The more you try to bring that left hand to your left ankle, the more of that stretch we're going to get through the outer left hip. Relax the head and neck heavy. Weight is all in your left foot. Take another breath in. And maybe you fold a little deeper breath out. Moving nice and slow, start to reach forward and up, really press into your heels. Once you reach the top, widen both of your legs nice and wide. Toes are going to go out just a little bit. Nice and slowly, Malasana, your yogi squat. Start to sit back. You can keep your arms up. Maybe you want to bring your hands to heart center. And just how slow and how low can you go? Really coming as far down as it feels good for you. Press the knees open. Maybe the arms are still reaching forward. Hold it there at the very bottom for 4. For 3, open the knees, lengthen the spine. 3. Yes, you can. 2. 1, press into your heels. Again, nice and slow. Start to lift yourself all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Beautiful. Walk your feet together. Take an inhale at the top. As you exhale, forward fold. Hinge all the way back down. Option to grab behind your heels. Pull yourself down. 1 breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Lengthen the spine forward, arms forward and up. Engage the glutes, press into the heels. Reach up, right toes behind you. Nice and slow as you exhale, forward fold. Try to touch your right heel behind you. Again, move slowly. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way forward and up. Switch the legs behind you at the top. Fold nice and slowly with control. Really lengthening your breath. Touching your left ankle. Inhale, reach forward and up. Squeeze the legs together to provide stability. Big wide step, nice and slow. Malasana, lowering down. Again, if you're trying to move really fast, we're not using control. Trying to gain more control of the muscles as we do these. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. Hold it. 4, 3, lengthen the spine, open the knees. 2, 1, pressing all the way back up. Reach up nice and high. Walk the toes together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Just hinge all the way back down. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale. Reach forward all the way up, mountain pose. Right toes behind you. As you exhale, nice and easy. Forward fold towards your left, touching your right ankle. Nice and slow. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your left foot behind you. Fold forward. Nice and easy, touching your left ankle. Relax the head and neck heavy. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up nice and high. Widen the stance, toes out a little bit as you exhale, Malasana. Hands can go up, or maybe they come to your heart center if you need them for balance. And it's okay if your heels are down. Hold it. 4, open the knees. 3, yes you can. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lift all the way back up. Mountain pose. Walk your toes together. Take 1 more breath in. And this time as you exhale, just bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to do a slight variation of this mountain pose. This time, inhale, reach all the way up. Lift your heels. Know that if you need to widen your stance, that's perfectly okay. But if your toes are touching, keep them there. Keep the heels lifted. Maybe you want to even reach your arms long in front of you. From here, start to lower down. Knees can be together. Slowly lower. We want to keep our hips over our knees, so we're not going to go all the way down. Just hold it there. Maybe you've done this in Hot 26. This is really strong, really helps strengthen every muscle from the ankles and the knees, the quads. Squeeze your legs together, strengthen the hamstrings, hold it. Yes, you can. Go slow. Slow down the breath. Slow down the mind. Stay in control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to slowly rise all the way back up. Drop the heels. Relax the arms, shake out the legs if you need to. Well done. We're going to do that 1 more time. I know it's challenging. Yes, you can. Reach all the way back up. Mountain pose. Lift the heels as high as you can go. Maybe you keep the arms up high. Start to lower yourself down. Again, slow. With control. Notice the little wobbles. That's okay. Keep it there. Hold it strong. You can do this. Breathe into it. Squeeze the legs together. Lift the heels a little higher. If you fall out, just get right back in. You can do this. Know that you are in control of your body. If the thoughts that are coming are like, wow, this is too painful, I can't do this, let those go. Stay here. Nothing is permanent. For 4, lift the heels a little higher. 3, 2, One, rise up nice and slow. Drop the heels. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. Well done. We're going to come back to the center of the mat. Take a slight step forward. From here, we're going to start to move into lunges. We're going to bring that right leg forward. We're going to stay with this left leg right where it is the whole time. Right leg is going to find a 90-degree bend, thigh parallel to the ground. You can bring your hands to your heart center. From here, we're going to start to move. We're going to bring the right leg back towards the back left corner of our mat. Find a lunge. Start to lower down. If you need to, you can bring the knee to a block, or maybe it just hovers. Beautiful. From there, start to press up nice and slow, shifting the weight to the left leg. Bring the right knee in. Maybe you even grab the thigh. Pull the leg up. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Again, moving slow. Hands at your heart. Right foot all the way to the back left corner of the mat. Find your lunge. Double lunge it, really helping engage. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Press back into your left leg. Right leg will come up. This time maybe you extend the leg. Doesn't matter how high it goes. Flex your foot for 3. Nice and slow for 2. 1. Bend the leg. Right leg all the way to the back left corner of the mat. Finding your lunge. Keeping the shoulders over the hips. Beautiful. Press back up. This time find a figure 4. Right ankle over the left knee. And take a seat. How low can you go? Use the strength of your right knee to press down towards the ground. And again, the top of the ankle is over the thigh, so that the foot is not compressed to one side. 2, 1. Reach it back up. Bring that right leg back. Find your lunge. Nice and low. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press it back up. This time find eagle legs. Wrap your right leg over the left. Squeeze the inner thighs together. We almost want the inner thighs to wrap over each other. I know your left leg might be talking to you. It's telling me, why are you doing this to me? But go slow. Find that control. Stay in it for another breath. When you're ready, slowly stand up. Bring the right leg down. Shake out the leg. Well done. We're going to do that on the right leg. We're going to start. Bring the left leg up. Hands can stay at your heart center. You know where we're going again. Try to move even slower this time. Send the left leg back to the back right corner of your mat. Find your lunge. Again, moving really slow, really controlled. Lengthen the leg. Bring that left knee forward. Maybe you even grab the shin. Pull it up. Slowly release. Hands to the center. Left leg back. Find once it touches. Then move slowly into your lunge. Press back. Bring the left knee forward. Extend the leg. Flex the left foot. Hold it. Beautiful. Really engage into your quad. Bend the knee. Left leg back. Right corner of the mat. Slow lunge. As far down as you can go. Shift the weight to the right leg. Bring the left knee forward. Figure 4. Left ankle over the right leg. Breathe. Try to sit down low into your chair. Press the left knee down with its own strength. You got this. Slowly rise back up. Left leg back. Find your lunge with control. Press back up. Find your eagle legs. Left leg over the right. Squeeze. Wrap the inner thighs in towards each other. Find the strength as you compress both legs. It'll give you a little bit more stability. Maybe you add a little smile. Beautiful. Slowly rise left leg up. Bring the left leg down. Shake up both legs. Well done. Whew. You know it gets hard with lunges, with all that balancing. We're going to do the same. This time we're going to hold the lunges a little bit longer. We're going to do 1 round on each leg, and we'll cool it off, I promise. Bring your feet together. Right leg is going to come up. Hands to your heart. Beautiful. Send the right leg back. Find the corner of the mat. Find your lunge. Hold. Breathe. Maybe tiny little pulses if you want to make it a little bit stronger. Making it a more of an active lunge. 3, 2, 1. Bring that right leg up. Maybe you grab the shin, pull it up high. Slowly release. Right leg goes back. Find your lunge nice and strong. Hold it. Maybe you do the little bounces. Maybe you're interchanging them in between. Press into the left leg. Right leg comes up. Extend the leg, flex the foot. How high can you lift the heel? Really engage into your quadricep. Lift up higher. Bend the knee. Right leg back. Find your lunge. Lunge down. Beautiful. Squeeze the inner thighs. Maybe the tiny pulses. Breathe into it. Stay in control. Stay aware. Press into the left leg. Figure 4. Right ankle over the left knee. Sinking down. You can do this. Reach that right leg high. Right leg back. Find your deepest lunge yet. Squeeze the inner thighs. Breathe. Stay strong. Maybe tiny pulses. Yes, you can do this. Last one. Last balance. Reach up. Find your eagle. Right leg over the left. Squeeze and wrap the inner thighs inward and down. Breathe. Slowly rise. Right leg comes down. Shake out the left foot. Woo. Last side. You can do this. Hands to the heart. Left knee will come high. Send the left leg back. Again, like you're moving through honey or through mud. Find your lunge. Hold. If you were doing pulses on the other side, feel free. Find those little movements. Maybe you're just holding still, squeezing the inner thighs. Shift the weight forward onto the right leg. Maybe you grab the shin, pull it up nice and high. Release. Left leg back. Again, slow, with control. Lunge. Breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs, square the hips. Find much more engagement. You have to engage all the muscles and then slowly find a nice place where you can balance. Shift forward onto the right leg. Extend the left leg long. Lift the heel. Engage the quad. Find your balance. Bend the knee. Left leg back. Finding your lunge. You almost fell out of it. That's okay. Find your lunge. Squeeze. Engage. Relax. Maybe the tiny pulses. Bring it back forward with control. Figure 4. Sink down. Press the left knee down. Flex the left foot. Rise on up. Left leg back. Find your lunge. Last one. Hold it. Squeeze. Relax the jaw. Relax the upper body. Maybe the little pulses. Come forward. Left knee forward. Eagle pose. Left leg over the right. Sink low. Squeeze the inner thighs. Breathe. Slowly rise up. Left foot down. Shake out the legs. Well done. Awesome job. One arm high. Give yourself a high five. You did great. From here, let's start to cool ourselves down. We're going to bring the left leg all the way back. Drop the knee. Beautiful. Walk your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Just from here, just in that tiny little movement, right knee is just going to open and close. Open and close. And again, slow. Maybe you're like me. The inner thighs are starting to feel a little sore from all the work. That's okay. That's our body sending a little bit more energy, a little bit more blood flow, nutrients, everything that needs for the muscles to stay strong. And then from here, I'm going to bring my left knee, just because this is a little bit easier for me with my left knee a little further behind. I'm going to bring my left toes in, grab onto the outer edge of the foot. If you need to bring a block under your hand to come up a little higher, maybe you need a strap, go ahead and grab those, or a towel, and start to pull the heel in towards the glute. You can also let the right knee open up and let the hips drop. Really focus on the quad stretch, just because we did a lot of work for our quads and our hips. Hopefully this feels really good. Take a couple more breaths. Release. We're just going to switch out the legs any way you want to get there. I'm going to come into a plank, right leg back, left leg forward, drop the right knee. And again, from here, just easy movements. Left knee opens, left knee closes into the shoulder, opens and closes. You can even see my foot as it opens up, coming onto the knife edge, and as it closes, press my toes back in, and I'm shifting my weight on my toes. And again, the more we do this, what we're doing is we're learning which muscles have to engage and press so that our whole foot activates. And that's really what we want, is the activation of all the little muscles that move all the little bones in our toes, so that when we find movement, walking, standing still, balancing, we're using all the little muscles in our foot, our ankles, our leg, so that we can create more stability as we get older. Really want to keep the muscles strong, working together to stabilize. Bring the left knee in. Again, I like to bring my right knee back a little bit so that I'm on the top of my knee rather than on my kneecap when I flex my right knee. Bring the heel to the glute. Grab onto the toes or the outer edge of the foot wherever you can. And again, trying to lean the hips forward as much as it feels good to you. Find that quad stretch. I'm letting my left knee open up as well. I can even open up my shoulders. You can look up to the sky. Maybe you see something green around you. Just look at the greenery, let it shine. That nature, the beautiful part of life, natural part of life. Maybe you squeeze in just a little bit more, and then slowly release. Bring both hands down. Since we're on the left leg here already, we're going to find a half split. If you want, bring your left foot to the middle of the mat. I have really long legs, so I'm going to slide my foot a little further forward and then find my half splits. I can even walk my left heel further forward from here. I want to keep my hips stacked over my right knee, flexing my foot back, helping stretch the back side of my leg. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling with my left hip back. That's going to create a deeper stretch. If this feels like it's good for you, stay right here. If you have more flexibility and you really want to go trying to find full splits, you can try to open up a little bit deeper into it. If you have blocks, they might come really in handy, one on each hand. But you can let the hips even open up a little bit more. Starting to find a little bit of this deeper stretch. There's your half splits or even into your full splits. Breathe. And go slow. No need to rush anything. Letting just the hips open up. Finding deep breaths, sending them to the spaces where you feel any tension, where the muscle might be reaching its limit. Send your breath, your energy there, just to provide a little bit more healing, a little bit more flexibility for 3, for 2, and 1. Wherever you are, press into the hands. Start to bring the knee back up if you were in your full splits. And again, I'm going to point my hands. I'm just going to send my left leg back and my right leg forward to the center of the mat. Come on up. Again, if you have long legs like me, maybe that right heel goes really further forward. Hips are stacked over the back knee to start us off. Flex the foot. The right hip pulls back and up. Really finding that stretch to the back leg, back of the right leg. And if it feels good right here, stay here. Beautiful place to stay. If you want to go further, into your full splits. Maybe you walk your right heel forward, walk your left knee back. Again, if you have blocks, it can really help to elevate the ground. Comes really in handy. Keep flexing your right foot. Keep pressing against the ground with your left foot just to help activate. We don't never want to go into these deep stretches and just be passive or just really cool down. We want to create active stretching where the muscles are really engaged, helping protect the joints so that we can go deeper into these. And over time, we develop the flexibility so that we can go deeper and deeper. You have to learn a little bit of patience. Remember to stay in control. Couple more breaths here. If you're in your full split, start to walk yourself out of it. And then from here, just bring the right knee back. Take a seat. We're going to find a figure four. Extend one leg, left leg over the knee. And you can keep this right here. If that feels good, you can just press this knee down. If you want to go a little deeper into it, you can flex the extended leg. Hands can come behind you. And I'm just pressing my heart forward. Whatever knee is bent on top, just make sure that foot stays flexed. Help protect the knee a little bit more. And again, nice and easy. Just finding a little bit of that stretch for the external rotation. One more breath here. And relax into the lower body breath out. The lower leg will extend. Extend both legs. Switch him out. Again, top of the ankle over the thigh. You can stay right here, just pressing that right knee down. Maybe you want to find that elevated figure four. Flexing the foot that's on top. Just keep the knee protected. Lean the heart forward. Spine is long. Both sits bones are on the ground. Breathe. Slowly extend both legs. Just the same way we started class. Find yourself into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet to touch. Open the knees out nice and wide. And up to you if you want to stay up right here. Maybe if you want, because we've done work for the legs and you're probably a little bit more open, you can bring the heels a little closer, lengthen the spine. Breathe right here. If you're welcome to, you can close the eyes. Keep the spine up a little bit longer. Take a deep breath in with me. And open the mouth, exhale. Seal the lips. Keeping the eyes closed for about a minute. And just tune in with the body. Starting to bring awareness to how you feel. Keeping your mind in control. Know that you are in control of your mind, of your thoughts. You are in control of the things you say yes to. You are in control of the things you can say no to. If the mind has started to wander, just bring it back to the breath. Notice the inhales and the exhales. Where do you feel them? all together. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. A little bit louder, deep breath in. Open the mouth, make some sounds. Beautiful. Slowly release the feet. Find yourself into an easy cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Remind yourself that you are in control. Allow yourself to gain more awareness of your thoughts, your actions, the control of your body, so you can keep more control of the things that you can control, not the things that we cannot. Bring your hands to your third eye center. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just bow forward, bowing towards each other in love and light. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your lower body feels really, really strong. It's going to continue to get stronger. If you have to take the class again and you want to do even more reps, please go for it. Again, my name is Alejandro from Flow Into Nature. Hope you'll join me for the next class. We're doing a full body. And as always, know yourself, be yourself, and choose happy. Have a wonderful rest of your day.